ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ እንደምን አላችሁ ውድ የተከዜ ቲዩብ ተከታታዮች ዛሬ አርበኞችን የተመለከተ ዝግጅት አለን ዝግጅቱን የማቀርብላችሁ በእንግሊዘኛ ነው ያው ነጮቹ እንዲሰሙት በማሰብ ነው ይቅርታ ውድና የተወደዳችሁ የምትወዱኝ ክብሯት የተከዜ ቲዩብ ተከታታዮች አባቶቻችንና እናቶቻችን አጥንታቸውን ከስክሰውና ደማቸውን አፍሰው ነፃ ሀገርን አቆዩን እኛስ ልጆቻችን A history of early 20th century Ethiopia the patriot resistance 1939 up to 1941 Despite Ethiopian military collapse in 1935 up to 6 patriotic resistance continued throughout the occupation Many patriotic Ethiopians were from the outset determined to continue the struggle. The first to do so was Lij Haile Mariam Mamo of Debre Birhan, 130 kilometers north of Addis Ababa, who on for May 1936 attacked a group of invading force on the way to capital. This action earned him the title the first Arbanya or patriotic of Showa. አርበኞችን መሞት ማን አስተማራቸው ታላቁ ጴጥሮስ ባርኮ ሰጧቸው ይባላል Other more or less on coordinated attack on the invaders followed all rebel prisoners must be shot in an attempt to carry such opposition Graziani who had by then become the Italian victory should indicate in the middle of May proclaiming that Italy was the absolute master of Ethiopia and would remain so at whatever cost. He threatened that he would use extreme severity to rebels, but the greatest generosity to Ethiopia who submitted. Mussolini agreed with this policy and telegraphed on 5 June that all rebel prisoners must be shot. Patriot attempt to recapture Addis Ababa. Undeterred by the threats of vengeance, numerous Ethiopian patriots determined to fight on. During the reign of 1936, several conceived the ambitious plan of recapturing Addis Ababa on 28 July. One of the principal young Showan chiefs, the Jazmach Abarra Kasa, son of Ras Kasa Haile, attacked from the northwest but was repulsed by Italian machine gunning from the air. Almost a month later, on 26 August, one of the Imperial Minilik's former commander, the Jazmach Balchan, launched further and successful assault from the southwest, which was likewise defeated on account of Italian control of the air. After the rains, the evidence resumed to the offensive, carrying out extensive bombing and poison gassing in Showa, Lasta, Charter, Yirgalem, and elsewhere. Abra Deboch and Mogos Asgideon, an attempt on Graziani's life by two Eritreans, Abra Deboch and Mogos Asgideon, on 19 February 1937, opened a new phase of the struggle. The Granny Massacre, the fascists reaching violently to the attempt assassination of their leader, carried out 3 days massacre in Addis Ababa, in the course of which between 19 and 21 February, thousands of innocent Ethiopians were killed. The Debre Birhan monastery, no more trace remains. 3 months later, on 20 May, Graziani ordered the execution of the monks at the historic Showan monastery of Debre Birhan. 297 monks were accordingly shot and 129 diacons were killed a few days later. After which Graziani proudly telegraphed to Mussolini, of the monastery there remains no more trace. ደጃዝማች ኃይሉ ከበደ ደጃዝማች መንገሻ በላይ ዘለቀ and Rasamba Aragai. Many survivors fled the capital and joined patriotism. Strengthened by this increase in their numbers, patriot force again took the offensive during the 1937 raids and last under the Jazmach Hailu Kabede in Gojam under the Jazmach Mengesha and Belezaleka Mussolini responded by ordering Garazani to use all measures, including gas. The victory intensified his reign of terror, but unable to crush the rebellion in Shua, opened a productive peace negotiation with the area's principal patriotic leader, Rasha Bebalegai. ልጅ ዘውዴ አስፋው፣ ብላታ ተክለ ወልደ ሃይማኖት, and ሻለቃ መስፍን ስለሺ. The occupying force took the offensive again after the raid, but the patriotic did not lose hope. We are all aware of the increasing political disagreement between the totalitarian and democratic power in Europe. And Europe war, and the result of obliging to come to their resistance, Graziani frankly admitted as much when he observed on 9 November 1937 that the rebels were awaiting European war. ልጅ ዘውዴ አስፋው፣ ብላታ ተክለ ወልደ ሃይማኖት, and ሻለቃ መስፍን. Some of the patriots at about this time also attempted to forge more integrated resistance, as indicated by the fact that three of the Shuan patriot leaders, ልጅ ዘውዴ አስፋው፣ ብላታ ተክለ ወልደ ሃዋርያት, and ሻለቃ መስፍን ስለሺ, at about this time drew up manifestos urging the Gojam people to rally behind them. Graziani, however, contributed to insist on representative to the Shuan patriots. He declared it necessary to eliminate them as he had preached since assuming office inside patriotic Shua Gdogedli. The patriotic movement was centered mainly in Shua, Bajemidar and Gojam, but there was support from almost all parts of the country. Some of the most resulting fighters, including Eritrea, deserted from the Ethiopian colony army. There was also an active underground movement in Addis Ababa and a few other towns composed of West Arvenia or inside patriots. They helped to provide military, medical, and other supplies to the patriots in the field and to inform them of enemy movements. Many Ethiopian women, including one of the daughter of Ras Kasa and the renowned Shuang Gedele, were also prominent either in the field or as patriots, ውስጥ አርበኛስ. ልጅ ዮሐንስ ኢያሱ. Continued patriot resistance was one of the causes of the victory dismissal and replacement on 26 December 1937 by the Diakon of Asota, member of the Italy royal family. Soon after his appointment to Turkish chief of staff, Agop Cavallero admitted that large part of Shoa and Amara were then in the rebellion, and that pockets of resistance also present in the southwest. He added that the rebel enjoyed the full support of the people who were ready to join them. The extent of opposition to the invaders was confirmed by the exiled Emperor Haile Selassie, who claimed that patriot resistance was the more extensive. That's what we have today.